You know what's interesting is when you talk about how long it goes back, I just had Marcellus Wiley on my show.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he talked about how 10 years ago, he wouldn't say who. Like, we had multiple interviews. He always say, I can't say. And he said that either Drake or Kendrick came on his show and dissed the other person really badly.
It was Drake.
He finally said it. And he said it was 2014. He said, because now he's not working at Fox anymore or ESPN. Right. He said, yes, it was actually Drake. He broke his silence. Mm-hmm. He said Drake came on his show, dissed the hell out of Kendrick.
That was after the Control verse. It was right after the Control verse?
Okay,
yeah.
It makes sense. And what happened was Drake called after taping it and said, if you guys air this, I'm not going to host the ESPYs.
I don't know if it got that deep.
No, that's what he said.
I don't know if it got that deep.
It got that deep.
I don't think so, bro.
So you think Marcellus just lied to me?
I don't think so.
Matter of fact,
he sold the book. It was in the book, right? It was in the book, right?
What?
It was in his book.
Whose book?
Marcellus
Wiley has a book?
Doesn't he?
Not that I know of.
Look it up. Pretty sure it was in his book. That was the first source of who was in this interview.
You're right. Never shut up. My bad.
Right. There
Sorry,
it is.
Marcellus. You my man.
So,
yeah. I mean, listen, when that got posted on Twitter, one of the producers from ESPN responded and said, yeah, that actually happened.
But not the ESPYs thing.
I think he was saying the ESPYs also, the ESPY situation.
I don't think it got that deep.
I mean, but it could, right? If you want to pull a power move.
I'm not going to host. Nah, bro.
Do you think hosting the ESPYs really?
I think it was more of a don't put that out.
Or
I think it was more of a don't put that out.
Well, they didn't put it out.
Right. I think that's all it was. Don't put it out.
Yeah, but like I said, it goes back. Drake had been dissing Kendrick for a while and saying he's the better artist and whatever else, and
Kendrick's been doing the same thing.
I mean, listen, when I compare the two, I remember I saw an interview just today of the president of the Grammys, and he said that if you want to win a Grammy, the judges are instructed to look at the art of the music. They're not supposed to look at the views or the fans or the album sales or whatever else. They strictly look at it from an artistic point of view. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the artistry behind Kendrick's projects and Drake's projects, you could say that Kendrick is a little more creative. Now, does Drake sell more? Yes, he does. Does he have more club bangers? Yeah. Uh-huh. But Kendrick, I feel, tries to go very left field every time. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but this is why he has more Grammys. The Grammys generally choose artsy projects.
It has nothing to do with ghostwriting.
Meaning that they wouldn't give it to Drake because he has ghostwriters?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can really call them ghostwriters because they're all credited. These are just writers, co-writers.
Yeah, okay.
A ghostwriter means someone who did it and never got the credit. Were just paid off. So no.
So that wouldn't be it?
No. But think about how many artists, how many Grammys does Beyonce have? And she has an army of writers on every song and an army of producers. They have big writing camps and everything else like that. So I don't think it's not the hip hop awards, it's the Grammys. Now, if it was a hip hop award, I could see why there'd be an argument for it, but it's the Grammys.
Right, but to be in a category, you're the artist that does the biggest numbers, you're the artist that's the most popular, you're the artist that, is all over Billboard. But this one guy who doesn't share the same accolades that you have keeps getting this fucking award that says he's better than you. Does Drake care? Who knows? You never know. Yeah. But that's enough for this one guy to continually say, I'm the best rapper. Fuck the rest of you guys.
Yeah, I mean, even J. Cole made the comment about the Grammys. Oh, fuck the Grammys, them crackers never did nothing for me or something like that.
Yeah, because he didn't.
People are posting his white mom, like looking at it like, huh? What about me? I raised you by myself.
Leave mom out of it, okay? Leave mom out of it. But, you know, that's been Kendrick's bragging right.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm hoping Kendrick will respond on a hip-hop level, but as time is going on, I'm not holding my breath.
Okay, so what's the difference now? Because years ago, when Jay-Z dropped Takeover,
Yeah.
we didn't expect Nas to reply right away.
Different era. Back then, there was no social media. The internet was relatively early. Mixtapes were a local thing, right? Yes, you could drop a hot diss song on a mixtape, and DJ Clue and K-Slay will pick it up, and it won't get out of New York. It'll make it to like Connecticut and Jersey, maybe North Carolina, and that'll be it.
Right.
You'd have to go to a studio, record your song, submit it to the record label. They'd have to go through their process. They'd have to clear whatever they did. Then they would have to press it up and get their marketing department involved. And by the end of that process, 2-3 months have passed.
Right.
Now you could drop some shit, and 5 minutes later, the whole world hears.
You can actually drop some shit the same way back then too.
No.
When Ether came out,
No.
Jay-Z immediately dropped the response, Super Ugly, the very next day.
Yes, but it didn't get out the same way that it would get out right now.
No, but because he did that, that's why people say Nas won that battle, because they took the freestyle and they paired it up with Ether, which from all the stories that we heard about it, took months to put together.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z went in the studio and freestyle on two beats, and boom. Now the verses, vicious shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, Jay, why you? That kind of.
Yeah, condoms and baby seats and.
That's the.
Yeah, it was dirty. It was
You
dirty.
know, it's the almost the equivalent of Gucci Mane doing what he did at the verses.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, go dig your partner up. Yeah.
But they gave it to Ether.